Hey everybody, DayTraderRockStar here for DayTradingRadio, and today's video here tonight we're going to be discussing a little thing I'm going to be starting here at DayTradingRadio, a little promotional one month trial here that's going to put a challenge to me and a challenge out there for you guys. The concept is here normally at DayTradingRadio we have so many good things, and actually I want to use this video also to kind of explain exactly what you get with a monthly membership or yearly, any type of membership here at DayTradingRadio. What exactly you get here. So I want to just walk you through that real fast, and then show you, my challenge to myself. So let's get to the beginning of what I wanted to show you here. So, all right, so here's DayTradingRadio. We're going to actually go on and log in as a member right up at the top here. You put in your username and password. Now I'm just going to go through this. We're going to do a lot. We're going to cover a lot in this video. I typically like to do that, just cover a lot in the video. And I want to pause that so it doesn't give us a bad, it's going to give us a mirrored image. Over here in the lower left-hand corner here, this is our prop trading account. And this is where we're doing the prop trading. So I usually use this one in the bottom here. That's on my other computer right next to me. This is the trade. This is the markets that we're watching. Right now it's on the Rockbot. So this is the Rockbot overnight Rockbot. It's the weekend, so it's not going to be moving anymore. But I'll explain the Rockbot in a second. Trade alert box. These are where all the trades get posted, and they get sent out to all the emails and text messages are on in your accounts, and then news, some other important things for the market pressure gauge, tick strike player, and most importantly the chat room up here. Chat room opens up to a beautiful, multi-chat futures, options, and stocks. And every morning hundreds of traders gather, and we kind of trade together as a team. Over the last few months, we've been really doing a lot of futures trading. Now, DayTradingRadio, I do trade options, I do trade stocks, and I trade futures. But it seems like the truth is, and I always, I see where the money is. I see there's better action right now in futures. The stock market does not feel good. It's just going down, and it's very uncertain. The day trading with the futures is, exactly that. It's day trading. You're absolutely looking for things that aren't really short term. You're not worried about the longer term trend. So it becomes, it's a great opportunity. And now, of course, that we're really all in on the prop trading, because what an opportunity that is for traders to, start off trading with a very get everything set up for them, the Ninja Trader, the rhythmic data feed and everything, and then you have your charts, and you're basically ready to go for a minimum price. So everyone's dashboards open up. So that's how you open up. And then you have all your tabs up here. And this is where our forum is. This is all our interviews. I'm actually playing some great stuff over the weekend here. So if you happen to go into DayTradingRadio, you're going to hear some classic DayTradingRadio Trader Spotlight interviews with some of the greatest traders. And that'll just be running over the weekend, looped up until we get back trading Monday morning. But all these tabs have my playbook, which shows, lots of times we trade just a certain style, very tight methodology. The criteria is very strict, and we don't waste trades. We try not to, get out of a, I always say to myself, try to stay within the, the criteria, and try not to drift too far, meaning take shots that are just gambles, basically, I think. Maybe there's some things that are lining up, but the market's not feeling right. I still wait for that divergence setup, because I know that divergence is going to give us a bigger move in the direction of the divergence 9 out of 10 times. It doesn't mean it's going to reverse and go all the way back up, but it's going to give us the best move, even if it's very, very weak. And we get that divergence. It typically bounces a little bit more than how weak it's been, and then it'll roll over. But again, you have to recognize the bigger trend. And when you have that bigger trend and recognized, and you're expecting that, so you take advantage of those little bounces and you get out fast, and we know how to get out. So now we're trading a lot of the prop trading accounts, or using a lot of these tools, and a lot of these tools have been developed just for that purpose. It just happened to be a perfect marriage. I call it a perfect marriage. My high probability setups, like what we're calling the super signal right now, because we've now actually put another layer of excellence on what was already great, and I kind of molded it a little bit more. We had that great divergence indicator, and we know what time frame it works best on, and that works great in itself. But now we've added the quad rotation to that. Now we have that super signal. That I just updated the scripts for the members. So if you haven't heard, you have a super signal script now for your NinjaTrader platform. It's in the Rockbot add-ons on the bottom here. Now the membership, like the basic membership, does not give you the script that run on your own machine. But that any membership plus, the plus membership, like a monthly normally is $69. Oh, that's without the script. It would be $99 with the script. So you could actually, add the script on for a monthly instead of having to be a lifetime. If you're a lifetime member, you get everything for life, and there's a good deal for that going on right now. Just use what's the code? I think you have to use. I'm gonna have to get back to you on the code. You email me if you want the code. Email me at ironaction@yahoo.com. ironaction@yahoo.com, and I'll give you the 50% off code. So now we are at the Rockbot. Now the Rockbot, we know where the script is. We're running it. I just came out with this new script. It's actually the one that I'm featuring on the Rockbot channel. So here's the Rockbot channel. All right. I have one. That's the new super signal is on there in the 5-minute. Now, the super signal, because the super signal doesn't give you that many trades a day, because it really has to line up. Everything has to line up perfectly. I am also running just the 5-minute Thunderbird on this. The Thunderbird is our buy signal on the 5-minute time frame. So I'm running that, and that's just in this. The super signal will have a blue line going through the trade. So you'll see. But this, you can see how well this 5-minute works. I mean, this is great in itself. Takes it here. It finally comes out with a trailing stop back here. Takes it here, just runs right up with it and gets. I mean, this works great in its own. Here we go. It seemed to pop and drop and pop, but it really was the bottom here. A lot of times your parameters are set real tight, so it can actually come down and just go a little further than your parameters and then go right back up. But when you look back at it, it was a divergence. It just was. The candle started here. That's when the divergence. This was the divergence right here. This candle, and it took a candle to confirm, and it opened up here. So it moved down like 2 points on this candle, which was still a divergence. But automatically got in and got out real fast. So there's things that you could do to program these things, and So here's a super signal. This is one of the super signals that got triggered. Didn't have a big bounce on it, but again, the market was pretty tight in itself. And that was, again, these are the ones in the 5 minutes that are not super signal. See, the super signal is going to get rid of a lot of this chop, a lot of the stuff that's just not the bigger moves. I think the super signal gives us bigger moves. See, here's a super signal, and a pretty decent move up. And then over here, it did get a nice pop, and it took profits, but it did eventually turn over again. So you got to still watch the overall trend. But for the entries here, now we have this, and I'd recommend most people running the super signal and the 5-minute together. That way you'll have the best of both worlds. Right, so I was actually going to run the super signal. I was doing some back testing yesterday, but I just wanted to finish up today with it. I might as well do it with you right now. Just I wanted to see. So we're gonna always run this on the 5-minute time frame, and my computer blows up if I put it back any more than a month. But I'm not going to put a month. I just want to see what happened in the last 2 days on this, because it doesn't take it. I want to see how many trades it actually took. What am I looking at here? All right. So we'll use that. We have to use, what are we going to use it for? I didn't even have it up. All right, so we're going to use the Super Signal Quad 23. I'm just going to leave it as a default. I'm just going to leave it as default. I don't even think it took too many trades. $50.50 it said. 2 trades. Yeah, that was let's go out. Go out the week. Let's see how many average. I'm just seeing how the average amount of trades on this compared to the 5-minute. The 5-minute, like I said, I like the 5-minute. See, much better here now. So it was just, you know, you need enough data to really get a feel for it, I guess. 76%, 13 trades, but I just wanted to see how many trades. 13 trades, 10 winning trades, 3 losing trades. And I like to always go to the losing trades and see what they were and see why they were. You know, let's go to the trades. All right. 75. There it is. That's a $900 one. That's the outlier right there. $900. So I like to, you know, because usually if there's not many trades, one and it doesn't have a great profit, there's usually one that kind of went haywire. And I always like to look at the entry time and the exit and see where, you know, look at the chart here. So this is the big one right here. $900, and that was at. Oh, that was on the 26th. 9:45, so right at the open, 9:26. I don't know if I could bring it up here or not. No, that is target. Target hit, target hit. Target hit, target hit. See, I don't know if it came all the way. Let me see what date this is. So to give you any information, this is on their they're on their back testing thing, so it doesn't give you that much information. Anyway, just wanted to see. There was one big loss, so that probably was that very choppy section in the morning. When the old market opens up, there might have been some news there. And I think it gets better. It gets better as you go back until you hit August. And then August, it is the opposite. So I'm working on the August back testing. I'm also working on the short side of this. I wish I could finish it tonight. I would. I have it in my head. I know it's going to be done pretty fast. It'll take me a day to do it, but that's 18 losing trades, 83 trades. That's going out the whole month of September. And I'm sure that some of these were bigger outliers, and some of these could have been prevented by news or just being not in certain trades. And again, if you run this overnight, you'll see you'll cut the trades in half. I mean, you don't run it overnight. You're just real trading hours or regular trading hours. So that was 83 around the clock. With 7, then we'll see how the comparison of the profit versus how many trades. Is it more important to take it around the clock, or can we? Let's see what happens here. What is it? How many trades? Let's say 80 something, 83. All right. Matt G sent me an email how he's setting up some of the scripts and stuff. I'm going to look at that over the weekend. So Matt, I got your scripts on that. But anyway, not to mention, so profits cut in half, but so were the only 25, and the 92%. 23 winning trades, 2 losing trades. Now we even adjust that. That's the quad rotation plus the divergence super signal. So I want to, you start using that with the prop trading a little bit more. Definitely send those out. Confirm them, because that's what I do. I confirm everything I'm sending out. But if we do get something like that setting up next week, it's not going to happen all the time. You could see how many trades you get a month, maybe 1 or 2 a day. But those are the ones that are going to qualify you, because you'll feel more comfortable going in bigger on those. All right, so where do we leave off? So I was showing you the parts of the site. So that's the Rockbot, and then we have the Tradeometer. So I do run that script on the Rockbot channel, and you get the script with the Plus membership. That's what we were talking about. So then we have the Rockbot. If you click that, I already have it up for us. And this comes with your membership also. It comes with all the memberships. And this runs throughout the day. And this is our fast order entry indicator. It's a buy and sell indicator based off of multiple time frames. All right, and it's a scalping tool. It's based off the 1 minute time frame. And again, you can see these are just buy signals right here. There was probably there was a sell signal here right at the highs on the ES. I could probably go out and probably find some sell signals. There's one here. So this really is a great indicator. It's very, very accurate, unless there's a very strong trending market, very extremely trending market. But any type of chop, this thing is just perfect for your order entries. And it's audio alerts. You can set some. You can set the audio alerts. You can do a couple alerts on the tickometer and stuff, I do a high tick alert. And then you have a sensitivity thing here. Anyway, this runs around the clock until I have to reset it. Each morning I reset it. So that is great. And combining, and I wish I think if I had a team of traders behind me, everyone would be monitoring this, and all the information would be going to one thing, because we have a super signal, which is now a quad rotation, a divergence, and then you have a tradeometer set up. All 3 of those, that's where you want to take your shot. So you have all these things up and running. That's a dashboard. And again, there's the HPS School of Stock. Comes with the lifetime. That's the courses. There's a lot of courses actually that I put out. High probability course and the ultimate divergence course, which is my baby, and they come with their lifetime memberships. So if you have a lifetime membership, you get that. You get both of these. Otherwise, you can purchase them on the down low. but it's like it's much easier to get the lifetime because these are like both of these add up to $500. These are big courses. We have the latest quad rotation, which we just put out a new script for too. So you get that script, you got everything. That's the latest thing I put out there, quad rotation. I'm always updating it. What else? That's it on the dashboard. And then, of course, our trade alert boxes and stuff like that. And you had the Rockbot scripts. And the tradeometer. The other thing I want to talk about, new code came out for 90% discount on the Bullinox evaluation accounts. That's pretty good. So I sent out a video early on it. But again, the code is DTRS. And it's really going to be good for next week because the market's going to be super volatile with maybe the government shutdown and the levels we're at right now. It's going to be, there's going to be some really great opportunities. So, like I said earlier in the other video, which is pretty good. I'm going to run through it again because I think it's a really great deal here. All right, so this is the Bullinox. I wanted to show you something really fast. So if you go over there, decide to do that, and that actually, I would advise doing this. This is absolutely, you're going to look back and say, well, what a great opportunity this is, because it gets you trading and it gets you an opportunity, and the opportunity is there in front of you. If you have time to spend in the market, time to watch the show and trade with us here, you're going to qualify. It's just a matter of time. It's about kind of, being in the right time at the right place, because the moves are going to be identified. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. That's why I did this little challenge today. And I'll show you that right after I show you this. So you take that code, look at the cost of entry into this stuff now is. There's a prop trading account. You get them. You have an evaluation account. And if you pass the evaluation, they give you a real account. And it's not you're not talking to anybody. It's all done through the internet. You don't have to deal with anybody. It's there's no risk to you other than, a couple bucks. It's really a kind of a great thing that's going on. I just hope it continues. So you got to jump on it while you can, in my opinion. I really do. And watch this. All right, so you go to join now. If you're already a member, already have this, all you have to do is just put the coupon code in. It's a new coupon code. It gives you 90% off. It's DTRS. All right, DTRS. So this is on the 10,000. I don't even know. I mean, I wouldn't do 10,000, but let's see. I don't even know if DTRS is going to... if that's going to even work on that. No, I don't think that they don't do 10,000. 25,000. Brings it down to $14.50. $14.50 is the 25,000. $14.50 for a $25,000 simulation account that you can trade 3 contracts, and it's $14 a month instead of $148. Now that's how they make you. That's how they do this. It's like it's crazy. It's crazy. $149. Like it's gonna. It always has to be down at this level. But when you get it down to 90%, it's probably worth grabbing a few of these. The 50K again. You want to do the 50K. It brings it down to $17.50. That's what I'm using. The 50K. You get up to 7 contracts. You just have to make $3,000. 7 contracts. Your trailing drawdown is $2,500. Not bad. But just go right up here. Remember, whatever you qualify with is the size you're going to be trading with. And you keep your first like 10,000 and then you split 90-10. It's ridiculous. So you go all the way up. See, let's go to 100,000 and we'll stop and you can figure it out yourself. Is that $100,000? One? That's $100,000. It's $21. I got to get one of these tomorrow. This is what I want to get. I want to get a couple $100,000 ones. And all you have to do is wait for that divergence. So anyway, that's I wanted to talk about that. That's out there, and that's a 7-day. The sale ends October 5th, like 7-day flash sale. So DTRS, Apex is doing the same thing. All right, so if you have an Apex account, they're doing the same thing. DTR Apex, if you want to use those. So we're doing that. So I'm going to go back now to what you get here for at Day Trading Radio. And my challenge to you. All right, back to the reason we're here. So again, you can see the value that Day Trading Radio brings. I mean, I didn't even go over the HPS watch list, the video watch list that comes out every week, which is our stock watch list, the high probability watch list that covers the best stock setups using the methodology. Prop signal alerts, the super signal alerts that are going out on a special channel, and so much more I didn't even go over. But, putting out these super signals and doing all this takes a lot of work and stuff. And I feel bad sometimes, throwing it all out there. I feel, wow, this is really good stuff. Our stuff really works. So I have lots of times I do, broadcast on YouTube and stuff. But when I don't, please take the challenge here. $29 for the month. All right, I'll give you a shot of a nice trial. It's $1 a day, but you see the value you get on this. Normally it's $69.95. Come in here thinking that you want to qualify a prop account. Get one of these prop accounts. Get a 50K one, and which is cheap, $17. And then take the super signals, and I guarantee, if you take the super signals, and I'm going to put out from this point on, because I'm putting this challenge out, this video is going out, so anybody who's doing this challenge is in, and I have to uphold my part, so I have to actually make sure that I got my shit going here. You'll qualify on the super signals within a month. You'll qualify on the super signals within a month before your trial ends. When you do, you start paying the real price. If you don't, I don't make you pay the real, the normal price. You'll stay at $29.95. All right, that's a challenge. So you have to be. It's kind of an honesty thing too. It's like you gotta. I don't have a way of tracking everyone and stuff, but I take it that we're all trustworthy and stuff, and this is not a big deal. But I'm going to show you I'm very comfortable in that challenge, and it will put me in my spot, and I would like to see everyone be successful doing this. This is an incredible opportunity. This is an incredible opportunity for people out there who could get payouts just by being in a couple good trades and then managing it properly. We have so many great traders in the room that are doing this every single day to help you along. We have great futures traders that are making calls. I got to give a shout out to NZ Ed. He's been really there for us the last couple of weeks. Calling some downside shots, and not to mention all the other ones. I'm not even gonna, I don't like to mention names. But, what a great team. And what was looking for that, the additional members of the team. We work great together. And that's what the Day Trading Radio community is. So I want you to see what that is behind the scenes. Don't just keep on, watching from the outside. Take the challenge. All right? You want to make something? What a great opportunity this is. All right? Because apparently you don't have, people that watch on the outside and they never become members and stuff. They just, I don't know why. Every day they're there. There's so much more on the inside, and it's a good way of supporting the site. So I'd give you that challenge. And use it as you will. So I'm in. I made my statement there. I was also going to talk about the markets today, and what a crazy day in the markets it was. It was all over the place. It was a Friday too, and it was the end of the month, end of the quarter. It ended. It was one of those days where a day before a government shutdown. You have all these things going on. It felt very uncomfortable to be in any trades today. And that's a trade, and that's something you have to realize. I have to realize that too, because I'm doing a show. People are trying to find ways to make money, and if it's too volatile or something, you have to understand there will be days like that. There will be days that things are really choppy or aggressive and not in the right sync. And when you have that sync going on, you could feel that you can see those bull flags easily forming. That's when you strike. You go pull that ES lever, take that MES off the table, go to the ES. You get a beautiful 2020 bull flag, nice rotation. We had one today. I called this one right here. Called it right here. It took off like, Jesus, how many points did I go off? 43 to 30, almost 40, almost 20-point move in like 10 minutes. That's an easy qualification trade right there. And that's a great opportunity. I knew that was going to go. I was watching. I said, watch that 60-10. That 60-10 turns back up above 65. This is under 20, and it closes above 20. It's going. And sure enough, it took off. And that was a qualifying trade there. And then, we wait for those little setups, and they were very hard to find today. The market was very choppy. I didn't see, there was a little divergence here. I look back here. I see it right now, right there. I was looking for some, but there was nothing there. Sometimes I'll put a line saying, we're watching that, but that was one here. It actually had a decent move up to the 50. The trend line there, actually. So you can see when the divergence does come in, the move is typically larger than the average move. So that was, and that's what we've been actually doing, even though we do go over stocks every day also. But believe it, I mean, it's just nothing really out there. There's levels underneath that we like, and we just continue to play the game that's giving us the most opportunities. And again, I'm really enjoying the prop trading challenges and developing the super signals. I think that's a way of actually having people get some big profits, being able to qualify. And then, again, once you qualify, you have to take that same approach, even tighten it up a little bit more. Only take the qualifying super signals, Don't take the second level ones, or don't take the higher the angle ones, or when you have a really good 2020 bull flag in a nice rally, a nice environment, and you get a nice pullback, and it's very easy to see. You take that trade. Stop easily goes underneath the low right when you get in. It's very easy. Any type of good divergences on the, around that 9:30, 10, 10:30, 11 typically are bottoms. All right. So those come up every week, and those are the ones you're going to make the majority of your money in, if you have the patience and you have the discipline to stay out of the other stuff. Another thing I would say is, even this morning, there was I could see when, being in the market for so long, you look for certain patterns that bounce, scalping things that have a certain range to them, a certain angle to them. They tend to be more of a divergence. And because this one's so long and you have multiple moves on the 1 minute, you kind of refer back down here, and then you could see maybe there was something here starting to happen. And when I look at my cash chart or my SPY chart, it'll give us a nice divergence. You have to trust me on that. You can barely see it. It's really right here in pre-market time frame. You can see a little move back down here, and this made a higher high above the 20 line here over this candle, and then we had a pretty decent move right at 8. But it's probably harder to see. It's something I noticed when I came in, or I was fixing my computers. All right, just to finalize, next week should be an exciting week. We'll see what happens coming out of the government shutdown and the market opening up Sunday night futures. So join me then, or at least check in. I might not be on. I'm not on 100%, 99.9%. But take the challenge. I challenge you out there. And we'll see you at Day Trading Radio in the chat room. That's always someone in the chat room. Someone was listening to the music before. I have Japanese meditation music over on their music channels at Day Trading Radio tonight. So going into the weekend. And I will put I did stop, but we're going to do a host of classic trader interviews that'll be playing over the weekend on Day Trading Radio. So hope you enjoyed that also. And I'll see you guys in the markets. Actually, well, yeah. Bye.